Spur here from World of Enders, and I am here to play a little bit of hardcore Minecraft. Last time I built the second level of my house and spent a lot of time just doing that and not really talking. This time I'm gonna probably just finish off the roof up there, but then like really, ooh, I gotta cover that up somehow. Okay, I'll get to the nitty-gritty of the house later, but for now I should just cover it up. Also, I made a decision, and that decision is... I'll use oak wood. And that decision is that I don't want to sleep through the night anymore, because this is hardcore Minecraft, and I should be, you know, playing a hardcore game, and if I sleep through the night every single time, then it's not gonna do, like, you know, it makes it way too easy. It's basically me in the daylight building and not really getting into any trouble. And even though that's safe and smart, I'm not a safe and smart person. So I'm gonna be getting into a little more trouble than I have been before. Like I said, I'm gonna finish up that roof. I'm gonna have to make new armor because I am running on low here. Re-enchant it with my new awesome enchanting table that I'm gonna move upstairs. And I gotta set my alarm because I'm gonna do 30 minutes. Ready? 1, 2, 3, start. 30 minutes started now. Of course, it's not gonna end up 30 minutes in the actual thing because I'm gonna cut it down while not. Ooh, there's my guy. There he is. I was worried I lost him. But yes, I'm going to fast forward stuff as usual. Alright, on my way back. From here, it doesn't look like that tree has weird leaves over there. I'm going to have to trim that a bit because it looks odd from this side. I get to let my pets grow now and live a happy life without the fear of death. Because, actually, you know what? I'm even gonna break the second level off so that it doesn't look so stupid anymore. Because I don't really care if they escape anymore. You know, they're not that useful to me anymore. Is there rabbit food? Is there, like... It's not... Mutton's sheep. Rabbit food would be... I don't know. Anyway, I'm just gonna leave them there. You guys have all grown up. Gonna pop into here. Oh no, I wanted to trim that tree. This way. Yeah, that's weird, isn't it? There. Much better, I think. Maybe I cut a tree and it didn't really die properly. Oh, and my porch, right. So, Vintage had a good idea. This is exactly what I wanted to do with my porch. I'm lowering it again. I know you guys have seen me go through like 7 iterations of this porch. But I think for sure I know what I'm doing now. Yeah, so we can game if we want to ask a couple of questions because he's a nice person and he actually gives me things to talk about. The first question from We Can Game If We Want To. Hold on. Is that far enough out? Yeah, I think so. And then this, turn that into that. And this should be cobblestone. Oh, look, there's a creeper at my door. Oh yeah, so what was the question? We can game if we want to. Hi, buddy. Okay, so this is what he asks. He asks... oh my god, I'm so distracted. That was stupid of me. He asks, what is a place you've always wanted to visit but haven't had the chance to yet? Oh, that's a pretty good question. Okay, so... Ever since I was not too young, but I think it was like 13 or 14 or 15, but ever since then, after I read this book called Shogun, I've always wanted to visit Japan. I don't know if anybody here has read the book Shogun. It's a very good book by James Clavell. It's kind of like a historical epic, what's it called? Epic story, epic fantasy kind of thing. But it's not really fantasy because it's based on historical facts. It's fiction based on nonfiction. It's not fantasy at all, but it's fiction based on nonfiction. And so what happened in that book was it's this guy, I forget his name now, I think it's Blackthorn, something Blackthorn. And Blackthorn is a navigator for the Netherlands? Norwegians? Norway? He's a navigator for some. He's a British person who's a navigator for some Scandinavian country, back in the olden times. And by the olden times, I mean like the 1500s. And what he does is he gets stranded in Japan because he was trying to avoid the Portuguese fleet, and the Portuguese had like control of all the seas back then. And by trying to avoid the Portuguese fleet, he basically tries to find his way to Japan. That didn't really know about it, but he finds his way to Japan and gets shipwrecked, and all his other friends all get shipwrecked there as well. He finds a way to start communicating with the Anyway, it's a long story. I'm not going to go over the whole story, but it really is. It makes Japan seem like a really interesting place. And after I read this book when I was 14, I started reading a bunch of other things about Japan, and I just sort of got enamored with it. I'm sure a lot of other people are enamored with Japan, just like I am. But yeah, no, it's that's the place I want to go. It really interests me, and unfortunately, it's not cheap to go to Japan. It's the plane ticket that's probably the most expensive thing. So I haven't had a chance yet to make my way out there, but it's definitely something I want to do in the near future. So I hope that answers your question. Japan, the awesome place. I see a zombie outside. What are you doing here, little buddy? Looks like you don't know what time it is. It's time for you to get the boot. Oh, what a funny guy. Me, that is. I'm the funny guy. Okay, I shouldn't do that. Alright, the second question we have here from We Can Game If We Want To is adopted from the movie Office Space, apparently. I saw that movie. I don't remember the question from it, though. And the question is, if you had enough money that you wouldn't have... Of course, that's the question. Okay, no, I remember the question. If you had enough money, you wouldn't have to work anymore, what would you do with your time? I'm doing it right now, probably. No, I don't know, actually. That's a very, very good question, because I've always thought about that, and I've never actually come up with a good answer. Probably one of the things I'd do is visit the place that I haven't visited yet that I want to visit, which is Japan. If I didn't have to work, I would probably spend a good amount of time traveling the world, first of all. And, okay, hold on a second. If I had enough money that I didn't have to work, does that include enough money to, be a philanthropist as well? Or start a business in some way? Or is it just enough money so that I don't have to work, but can't really spend it on other things? Because that's the important distinction. Let's say I have enough money to spend on other things, but not to go crazy. So yeah, enough to travel. I'd travel the world probably. That's not going crazy. That's just normal. Then what would I do? I probably would buy a nice new computer to play some video games on. My family runs a small charity that my grandmother started, what was it, 7 years ago now? 8 years ago? And so I would probably spend a lot of time trying to make that work well. You know, because if you don't have... You could get bored really easily if you don't have something to do. And especially not something that makes you happy. So yeah, I could play video games for a long time, and that's what I do a lot, but you'd feel bad about yourself if you did that. And so I would probably not be able to play video games for too long, even though I'd try. I would probably have to quit after a little while and I don't know, become a good person. Do good things, affect the world if I can. I'm not sure how I would do that right now. I like doing this because I feel like I entertain people a little bit, and that's one way to affect the world. I don't think that it's necessarily world changing. So if I wanted to do something like that, I might. This wouldn't be what I would do with my life, or would it? I don't know. It's hard to say. I would do a lot of different things, because I feel like I don't really enjoy sticking to one thing at any given time. So yeah, I would probably do a lot of different things. I'm not answering this question well, but it's also hard to get across what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is I have no idea. There, and this way I don't think I need to light it up here. I think. Could be wrong. This is the thing I think. Ouch. I think it's better this way anyway. This is good. This is good. I'm gonna leave it like this. Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind this. Oh, I gotta get rid of that thing. And also make sure I don't die. Oh boy. That was dangerous. I guess I'm getting rid of this tree. Okay. And also filling in this hole. Ah, dang it. Alright, well, thanks for joining me, and I think the good news is that I don't really have to work on my house very much anymore, because it's pretty much done, I think. Could be wrong. I'm always wrong about this kind of thing. I like working on house. I'm like a fiddler with my builds. In Guild Wars 2 and in Minecraft, I fiddle with my builds. There we go. Yeah, I gotta get rid of that. How do I get back up there? Yes. Ouch. There we go. Now the question is, where am I gonna put the enchanting table? I'm gonna bring it upstairs, but is this the right place for it? Do I have enough space in here even? Yeah, one, and then I could go around. Yeah, I guess that'll work. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay. I'm gonna go get that before I leave. Yeah. Yeah, okay. And then the last one goes here. That's nice. That's nice. weird that this... This is gonna be weird. From the outside. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it from the inside. Am I not okay with it from the outside? That is the question. Let's find out. Come on, be okay with it. Yes, I think I'm okay with it. That's not so bad. That's okay. Alright. Okay. U-house are pretty alright. And then I could come around like this. Beautiful. So many doors to choose. I love it. Okay. Ooh, it's weird that... Doesn't feel perfect up here. Also, I think I'm gonna put my bed up here somehow. Further away from mobs. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah. In the corner? No. Over here? Yeah. And I'm gonna put a few chests around it. Just a couple. Yeah, alright. Okay. This works. What does it look like outside? Looks nice. Maybe I need a bigger window. A couple of bigger windows up here. What does it look like with big windows? It's not that much better. It's not that much better. I think I'm done, guys. I think this is as good as it's gonna get for a little while, and I don't mind it actually. It's pretty okay. I could put some wood rugs down or something. But the next thing I gotta do now, since I have my house pretty much set up, I have my enchanting table set up. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, okay. So I have my enchanting table set up, I have my house set up. I need armor, better armor. I need like to find a lot of diamonds now. I need to find a lot of lapis. I need to find some coal. I'm running low on coal. So I gotta go mining, and that means I gotta go exploring. And also, I want to be able to kill some endermen, because eventually I'm going to need to get a lot of ender eyes and blaze powder for the... Yeah, so I'm going to need a lot of ender stuff. Pearls and eyes and powder in order to get to the end, which is something I'm going to do. But this is it, guys. This is it for now. Thank you very much for joining me on Boots Per Play's Hardcore Minecraft. Finally, we're going to get into some interesting stuff next episode, because now I am done building. Thank you very much. Goodbye.